we're live. Yeah. All right. As promised, we have returned. The return of the Tweeka. Coming up. All right. All right. Next, we got to build a fire. You guys are going to sit right here. Maxie and me build a fire. Yeah, don't care. Hi, Jody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I need some gloves for this maneuver. I'm going to build a fire. I found some. All right, let's get this shit show going here. Dad back in the house. Welcome back, my friends, to the tweak that never ends. So glad you could attend. Move along and sing a song. All right, we're in initial stages of the Ribeye stream here, so you haven't missed nothing. Let's see who's scallying here. We got Jody, we got Dad, we got rib steak, Tweeka. Oh, I got some cardboard to burn. Probably should go find some paper. What is gonna burn around here? Let's clean off our wood pile. Hatchet. was working on the truck earlier, and all told, it was about 3 hours worth of wrenching there. Got both the valve covers off, which was planned for the day. Was the goal. It's a little too dark to show you what's going on. Tomorrow, we'll do another recap of sorts. Show you where we're at with that repair. He's still gonna try to diagnose exactly where those leaks are coming from. Hello. It's a little too dark to be poking under the hood. But yeah, everything went pretty much as planned. Didn't run into any problems. Oh, just got you there. Dry wood. This is dry. Some good kindling. If I can hit it. Hit that thing. We're getting there. I can almost taste them ribeyes. Hope nobody's in a rush. Serve up some appetizers. That should be pretty close to enough. Little stuff that would catch, no problemo. I really should have some paper. Let me go fetch some paper. I saw some paper over here the other day. Oh, here's paper. Found me a wee bit of paper. All right. How y'all doing tonight? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me just eat them ribeyes raw instead of cooking them. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost ready. Ready. All right, so let's go to the fire. Oh. Don't know if this battery pack is actually charging. Some paper. Some sticks. What are you looking at, Max? This is none of your business. This does not concern you at all. Paper's pretty anemic. All right, see if anything catches there. Think it's gonna work, Max? You think that's good? Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we're well on our way for this being the best ribeye stream ever. So yeah, getting them valve covers off. Say it was about 3 hours total time. There was some disassembly of those yeah, that paper isn't burning for shit. Might have to get a different accelerant here. I'm gonna try first. I saw there was some dried out cedar boughs here. So I'm gonna find some quickly in the dark. Cedar is somewhat volatile. I guess the oils or something in it. Crackling away. That paper isn't burning for shit. Oh, we just need to get them started. Get them little sticks to burn. We might have to step up the accelerant to something a little more volatile. The paper is just super bitch ass shit. Not a lot of airflow in this fire pit either. Let's see if help it along a bit. See if some super unleaded will help the situation. There you go. Kaboom. Paper's burning now, huh, bitch? All right, here's some crackling. That's always good. Crackling is good. Okay, so we'll make sure the kindling is gonna burn. We'll start adding some more dry wood. What passes as dry wood? It was dry, now it's all covered in snow. Oh, that should go. That should go nicely. let's see, cool fire. Well, it's actually not so much cool as it is warm. This is what will soon become a ribeye meal. And by soon, I mean sometime this evening. Get some burning going. There we go. Burning. Burn. Burn, baby. Some air flowing. Cedar helping out. So yeah, the disassembly of the power smoke 6 liter went pretty uneventfully. I could have live streamed it. There was not a lot of cursing or vulgarity, or I wasn't stumped anywhere along the way. So I don't know what the book time is on a disassembly like that, but I was probably pretty close to what a professional mechanic would do for the same job. I mean, the pros, they use them cordless ratchets, whether the weapon of choice is a Snap-on or Milwaukee. I don't have any of those. I was debating of whether I should pick up some of those M12 or M18 Milwaukee power tools. They seem like they do a pretty quick work of a lot of that engine repair stuff and mechanicking and twisting bolts and nuts and whatnot. And it kind of I enjoy the tactile sensation of breaking nuts loose just with hand tools rather than power tools. So yeah, it all went very smooth. Didn't break nothing. It all came apart very nicely. But I've done that disassembly at least a couple of times already, so I kind of knew what I was up against. So the first time it took forever. And yeah, tomorrow in the morning, I'll phone the parts store, see if my injector seals are in. And if I need to make a trip to pick those up, if they're ready, I'll do a stream, show you what further diagnosis I plan to do, and I might order some more parts tomorrow, depending on if I need anything else. I kind of have a suspicion of what's going wrong in there, but it could be. There's a couple of additional seals I hadn't contemplated. There's what's called these nipples. He said nipple. These metal nipples with rubber seals on them, but from everything I've seen on the internets, and the internet is typically fairly accurate, those rarely are a problem on these 6 liters. But this thing's got 467,000 kilometers. It's like 300,000 miles on it. A little more than 300,000 miles. So it's quite possible they may need some attention. But yeah, there were no special tools required for what I've done up to this point. Other than that tool I used for the IPR valve. It's all just hand tools, ratchets, wrenches, pliers, screwdrivers. Very, very simple. Very nice to work on that 6 liter. Yeah, nothing was all seized or rusted, or there were no broken bolts or nothing that I had to deal with. Everything was torqued the way it was supposed to be on the last time I did the repairs. So it all came apart like butter. Not butters, like South Park or Todd, who's trying to emulate the Butters character from South Park with his ridiculous haircut. And I'm not being generally specific, I'm being actually specific. I mean, who would cut their hair like Butters? Who would shave their face like Lemmy Kilmister? That's ridiculous. All right, so we do have, in fact, a fire going. This thing is going to cook a ribeye at some point. So let's start adding some wood. There was some dry wood I had with me. A big old nasty piece of 2x8 spruce or something. Older than the hills. And then some of this pine that I retrieved off the ground the other day is pretty dry. Nice for burning. Even though it's all covered in snow, it'll burn. It's gonna burn. So I'll just hang by the fire for a few minutes and then go see what those ribeyes are up to. I think they're just kicking back in the RV right now, if memory serves. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, there is a bus, a local shuttle bus that runs through town, but that's only Monday through Friday. Actually, I should check. It might be running tomorrow. But I'll take Max with me. It's about, as the crow flies, 1.5 kilometers, so it's less than a mile walk. And I could show you around town. Fire! No, the camper, I'm not moving it until spring. It's hunkered down here. I've got all my stuff set up. I'm not pulling it all apart to go. It's going to be a beautiful day again tomorrow, above freezing temperatures. So I don't think I'll get to the reassembly tomorrow anyway. What I'll do is, if those injector seals do in fact arrive, like my buddy at the parts store claimed they would be, then I'll wash up those injectors. I'll show you tomorrow how to remove the injectors, or what's involved in removing them. Napa that you walked to before, I take it they have reliable. No, that Napa was in Kamloops, so that was whatever, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember. 2 weeks ago. And there's a place locally that gets parts shipped right to here. The only reason I went to Napa is because I was bringing that coil back on warranty, and there's no Napa Auto Parts here. It's Aspen Auto Parts, which is part of some other conglomerate, I don't know if you have bumper to bumper in the States. I don't think so. I think that's a Canada chain, but it's part of the same corporation that here it's called Aspen Auto Parts. So that I forget the parent company. It's not important, but yeah, I got access to good parts that I can get pretty much the next day. These parts that I ordered this morning, which was the injector seals and the transmission filters, those are coming from Edmonton, which is about 5 miles up the road. And so those were promised tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, then Tuesday. So the guilty what's the matter you has graced us with his presence. Welcome in, sir. Tweaking mofo. What happened to my face? I Lemmyified it. This is the Lemmy memorial look. So so this damage was done on Christmas Eve, which this past Christmas Eve, 2025, would have marked Lemmy Kilmister's 80th birthday. Lemmy, of course, being the legendary frontman of the legendary band, the iconic band. Somebody help me. What are they called? Not the Beatles. Motor Death or something. Whatever. It'll come to me. But Lemmy Kilmister. So this was in honor of Lemmy. So this smoke's for you, Lem. Ian Kilmister. Oh yeah, what's the matter you? Everybody say hi to what's the matter you? Yeah. Yes, I had a razor accident on purpose, of course. All right, so we got cold, but not a lot of flames. So I'm choking out this fire. Let's get some airflow here as we anticipate the appearance of the beef. Maybe this is going to take a little more doing to get this going. It's not as dry as I thought. Some better airflow there. Yeah, it's kind of a sorry ass fire right now. So we'll babysit this fire until it's time to bring out the main characters of this live stream. The ribeyes. What else did I need to talk to you guys about? Oh, we're basically just making supper here, so just hanging out. I promised you a ribeye stream, so I deliver. What other silly questions have you got? What's the matter you? And good morning to you. What's the matter you? Here, we'll chop this up a little finer. And then throw that in the fire. You guys keep an eye on that fire. Absolutely gorgeous day today here in the Canadian Rockies. Was chatting with one of the other residents a little earlier. He's like, "You're working on your truck outside?" I'm like, "Hell, man, I'm from Manitoba. Come on." No gloves. My filthy farmer fingers are all clean. All cleaned up nice. Because, yeah, that truck wasn't too filthy to work on. I gave it a good cleaning, a good scrubbing last time I put it together, so there was just some grime. It wasn't very greasy working. Yeah, that should catch better. This puppy up here. So we'll just babysit that for a few more minutes. Raise you guys up a little bit. Oh yeah, my head's all cut off. I'm working on the Lemmy hair too, so I gotta grow these bangs down to about. So that's gonna take some doing. So I'm gonna have to focus some time to get that done. Or I could just shave my head like a tweaker cue ball, like certain Tweekstreamers I know. Joe the Ho, did I just see Joe the Ho sneak in? Joe the Ho's here. No, I'm just sitting back watching the show. Well, not gonna be much of a show. Get your kicks in 2026. Holy shit. That rhymes, man. Who wants some kicks? Get your tweaks in 2026. Get your kicks. That's a good one, Joe. I'm going to use that. You heard? All right, where's the rest of the crew? Where's the rest of the ribeye eaters? Or ribeye Tweekstream watchers? So this is going to take some doing. We're going to have to throw some more wood on here as the Tweekstream progresses. It's $1 million t-shirt. Well, there you go. Who wants to make $1 million? Joe just gave up the $1 million idea. Joe the Ho, that is. Quiet. Dang train. Yeah, we haven't seen Mike number 2, the train guy, in a while. So he would like it here. His train pass by all the time. So let's see what's everybody saying. So eating ribeyes vicariously. Well, I would say just go out and get yourself some ribeyes. You don't have to take my word for it that they're good for you. Good and good for you. Just prove it to yourself. Upstate New York, what's the weather like out there? Is it cold and miserable, or is it pretty mild shit, I forget the region you're in now, but well, it's been cold back east on the prairies. You're in deep freeze. Here it's been pretty subtropical by my estimation. Anything above freezing is wonderfully warm. It's that global warming thing is going on here, so we're about several degrees Celsius above the average. And there is supposed to be a cold snap coming later in January. week or two of minus 20 degrees Celsius centigrade. So what would that be in degrees Fester? Probably around 10 degrees, maybe 0 degrees. Maybe even colder, like minus 10 or something. Minus 10 degrees Fester. That sounds about right. Some more cooking woods. Some of it's pretty split, but I'm just splitting it a little smaller because it is covered in snow. Yeah, I had more snow falling off the treetops as I was working, so I was getting bombed by snow, or at least my tools were. So I had to keep moving my tools out of the way so they didn't get showered in falling snow. Is there any snow above us here? A little bit. Might get some snow droppage. It's 17 degrees Fahrenheit in New York as we speak. Well, that sucks. That's too cold. Oh, well, it's already nighttime there. You see any northern lights yet? It's pretty dang cloudy around here right now, so I don't anticipate seeing any northern lights tonight. But yeah, we could be up for a northern lights show over a series of nights, so that would be cool. So keep your eyes on. Oh, but we're supposed to get snow here tomorrow, or no, I think we're getting snow overnight starting tonight. I haven't checked the forecast in a while. I think there was a chance of snow this evening, like around 6 p.m., 7 p.m. or something. So we better get this ribeye stream on the road here. So, let's see here. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. What's a ribeye anyway? Well, it's that part of the eyeball, and it resembles a rib. So the cow's eye, we're gonna cook up some cow eyes. Tom Hanks wiped the face and gave up the $1 million. Huh? I missed it. I missed something. Tom Hanks. How did Tom Hanks? Yeah, the reference is over my head. Cold and 2 inches of snow. Daly's back for some ribeye goodness. Hello, hello. No northern lights there. Can you see a clear sky there? Southern lights. Might be from a black sun. Well, that's racist. Forrest Gump. Oh, wiped his face and gave up the $1 million t-shirt idea. Okay. All right. So I get it, but I don't get it. There's a joke in there somewhere. But I'm down to my last half a can of Dr. Pepper. I was gonna pull the plug on the live stream just because I needed to go make a Dr. Pepper run. Although that would have taken me all of 15 minutes. But it was starting to get dark, and as you can see, it's pretty dark. So cloudy and dark there. Yeah, I think the moon is going to be the only thing lighting up the sky in a lot of places tonight. So we're close to the full moon. I think that's happening tomorrow. Forrest Gump. So this is a Forrest Gump stream. There's the smiley face. Yes, yes. So get your kicks with a smiley face t-shirt in 2026. All right, now we got some action here. Now this has the potential to be a cooking fire. It is starting to vigorously flame up. Flame on. We got a flamer here. No, this isn't a direct D stream, but we are watching a flamer. Have a nice day. That's another great slogan. Wish I had come up with. That could have been worth a few bucks towards my cigarette fund and Dr. Pepper fund. Speaking of, let's see what's left in the Dr. Pepper. What have we got? Yeah, we're down to half a can. Some product placement here. I heard Coca-Cola has bought the rights to Dr. Pepper and they're gonna discontinue it. Is that? Tell me it ain't so. Yeah. All right. So, what's the matter? You is up to speed. Way back in the 1060s. I guess can't do spell check on dates. No more carbonated prune juice. Nope. I'm gonna have to brew my own, I guess. But Max will help me, so it shouldn't be too tough. And I don't have to worry about him drinking it because he doesn't like the stuff. So I guess I gotta source out some prunes now. And a good source of carbon dioxide. Well, I guess with global carbon levels increasing, carbon dioxide shouldn't be too tough to come across. I just have to find a way to use it in my process. So I haven't worked all the details out yet. It's almost as complicated as making cracks, but much tastier. So we're not. Yeah, there might be some fire involved. I might have to invoke some kind of heat source or energy source to make my carbonated prune juice, aka Dr. Pepper knockoff, homebrew Dr. Pepper. But how about we let that burn down for a bit and let's go inspect the stars of the show. See what our ribeyes are up to. I know Pepper's going to be intensely interested. And I guess we're going to have to build a coffee again soon. Let's see here. So here's my sorry ass kitchen set. We'll get a plate with those suckers on it. Yeah. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, that's old Pepper belly aching in the background. All right, what am I looking for? This. Some leftovers here to eat too. Yeah. Yeah, you had your dinner. No, we can't have any coffee. All right, we got our secret sauce here. And a fork and a knife. That'll do for a knife. And that'll do as a fork. Oh yeah, pepper's all over this. Okay, move your head, buddy. So this is after several days of dry aging. Now, if you remember, these are the grass-fed ribeyes. They were very, very red, like almost unnaturally red looking. Now they've got more of a meat color to them, if I can use that term. So we're gonna just I'm just gonna let Pepper torture himself with the thought of ribeyes, because he doesn't get none of this. Actually, no, he'll get some. He'll get a taste. He'll get a little taste. But we'll keep him inside the RV because he's not going to be any help out here. He's just going to be a pest. All right. You're back here in your spot. So you can see, but there's the ribeyes. Stars of the show. Start giving them a little seasoning. Max has suddenly turned into the most serious dog. What's that, Max? He's hypnotized by the appearance of any meat or meat-like products. So we're just giving a generous sprinkle of the secret sauce here. Little cattle boys, whatever. There. Flip them over. Now, if you recall, we had done a taste test between the grass-fed and the grain-fed ribeyes some weeks back, before Christmas. And really, there was very little difference taste-wise, a little bit of difference texture-wise. And that the grass-fed, which hadn't been aged at all, was a little on the chewy side. Not tough, but just definitely had more chew going on. So these have probably spent, let's say a week dry aging. Inside the truck. So while the temperatures were mild, they were aging, and then they froze. And So they kind of got some special hybrid aging going on. We're gonna put these away up high. Just so old Maxie won't get any temptation. Start burning some of this cardboard too. Burn. Get this out of here. Wow, it just about got me. I think we need to add a little more wood before we're going to cook on this. Throw a couple more chunks of wood. On this fantastic fire. And we'll cook over some fairly high flames, so I'm not going to let it burn right down to coals. I do want some of that flame broiling effect to take place. Maybe like this here should be enough to get the job done. Just let that sit back. And we'll sizzle up some steaks. Well, who's ready for a smoke? Well, Dad's ready for a smoke. We'll give you a minute to pack your bowl. Mr. Osgood in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. We just begun our Friday night service here at the Church of the Ribeye. We're just about to pass the offering plate. So we're getting that, getting her good and ready. So you already missed the best part of the stream. There were some really crazy ass jokes going on in the chat, so I'll have to go back, check that out. Let's see. Great subliminal eugenics subplot. Okay. All right. Missed something there. The race against cancer. Meat colored. Yeah. I like my meat to be the color of meat. He's hypnotized by the meat color. Yeah, he just locks in. It's quite hilarious. Tell Max that when you count 3, he will be a chicken. All right, Max, we do whatever the chatters want. So at the count of 3, you're going to be a chicken. Do you know how to count to 3? He doesn't know how to count to 3, so. Spurg Watch 2026. Yes, we are right in the midst of it. So who have we got here? No one is ready to spurg out. That's probably Aiden. Where you steal that wood from? The earth. From Gaia, Mother Earth. What's the matter? You need smokes. Can anybody bum? What's the matter? You with smoke? I hate to see a grown man cry over ciggies. There we go. Could have been a saint. Yeah, well, we're still, I guess we can revisit that shenanigans. Saint of Great Rock? No, you're the saint of the Crackies. The Crackies patron saint. So we never settled that on the previous stream. Brandon in the house. When did I get a cat? I've always had cats, so. That cat has been around for 5 years. And he's been with me for the last month or so. Before I left Grunthal the last time to head out here, I scooped him up back at the farm. So he made it all the way from Manitoba to British Columbia in the pickup truck, and then made himself right at home in the RV. So he's enjoying it out here. He gets to walk around. Max is off the leash now. He just stays. I've got this whole back corner, so he just stays in the neighborhood here. Although he was getting a little excited today. He was trying to chase crows. Okay, so I'll let you try to persuade Jody and Brandon Mitchell of your insane quest to become a saint, the patron saint of crack. I'm not calling you a crackhead, but just saying. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So yeah, we were going to sanctify and venerate his What's the Matter You ship into a sainthood. But it didn't go well for him. So that was last week, or that was like on Christmas Eve, I think. So good luck with your quest to sway some votes. I have 3 cats. They turned 4 years on Christmas Day. No, Max, you don't want any part of that. Jody had a cat pass away. Yeah, it sucks when our pets decide to leave us. Yeah, it was my idea to turn you into a saint. I don't think so. That is so low on my list of priorities. But who knows? You've never lied to me before, so maybe I'm just remembering it different. I don't know. Yeah, those are the bad dogs. Stay away from them. Just leave them be. Stay here. Okay, that should be sufficient for the amount of cooking I'm going to require of these ribeyes. So let's let them settle into their new home. Oops. Get that knife out of there. That's plastic. So let's let the flames just kiss them a little bit. Nobody wants to hear you barking on the live stream. So just cool it, buddy. Snow is plopping off from the tops of the trees. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying here. Got the camera so far away I can't see what the chat's doing. The phone. All right, let's see. Let's see. Jody, no. What's the matter? You have my support? Okay, well, this is already going south. Brandon? Oh my gosh. This is not going well. Oh, well, you're bribing with samples. Okay, well. We might have to make some disqualifying rules as part of this induction into sainthood here. What do you guys say? Are free samples legit, or is that just shamelessly pandering for support? Yeah, you're a DC. How do you say that name? You're a dicey. You're a DC. That's a pretty slick name. Yeah, it's gonna be tough saying goodbye to. He's already a boomer, so his days are numbered. Well, all our days are numbered. I just don't know what that number is. Well, he's no spring chicken anymore. Max, on the count of 3, you're a chicken. Got it? 1, 2, 3, you're a chicken. She. No badger sightings anywhere on the internets? Nope. Anybody? Anybody? Right now we're getting just some heat here. I want to get some flame on these bad boys. Yeah, this fire pit is a solid ring of steel, so I got no airflow onto my coals here. So I gotta supply some nicotine saturated oxygen. Yeah, these got coals, not flame. Let's throw a little bit more dry wood on there. Not too much flame, not crazy, but I want that nice flame broiling. That's what I'm talking about. It's got the color of cooked. This might take a little while. So we'll just let those set. Well, someone had a spotted tag. Let's see what's going on here. Tag is here. King Chow Chow is here in the chat. Oh, you asked for the sample. Okay, well, asking is definitely not allowed. Eurydice is from mythology, yeah. Excuse me. Rock actually is great stuff if it's well made. So you need the quality. Quality is better than quantity, is what you're saying? Yeah, Tag's stirring up stuff in the chat. There he is. Kind of tweaked some ancient Greek names to create my female dog, Penelope. Penelope. Penelope? All right, so lots of emoji spam going on in the chat. Keep it up. Keep it up. I want to encourage as much degenerate behavior as I can on these events, these live events. On our way to 1 million subs, Penelope. Yeah, it's a sweet name. A Greek mythology crack-induced naming of a pet. Very cool, very cool. I'm on board. I don't know how I came up with Max, but I do enjoy the fact that he's got a bazillion nicknames. So Maximum Trouble is his first name. P-O-P? What? Am I misreading it? I see Penelope. 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 Penelope versus Max. Hey, no. Get back here. Come here. Ribeyes are over here. Come here. You stay over here. Hey, I'm serious. I'm as serious as you are when you're eyeballing them ribeyes. Yeah, you're Penelope with 2 P's. That's not right. You're just gonna come up with names. You gotta spell them right. All right, ribeyes are well on their way to consumption stage. There we go, the flame. Put a little bit of char on there. Maybe a little too much. That's good for you. Some good carbon. That's the good kind of carbon. Kind that doesn't cause global warming. It's three-headed dog that guarded the gates of Hades was named Cerberus. Cerberus. There you go. We got a lot of Greek mythology enthusiasts in the chat tonight. So, who knew? What we don't have is any more of this stuff. So Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola Corp. If you want to sponsor me, I'll take whatever supply you have that you want to liquidate. Just ship it right to my RV. There we go. Give a hoot, don't pollute. We chuck the empty can into the bush. I have a minor in ancient Greek. Civics or civilization, ancient Greek civilization. I took introduction to Greek language. That's about all I know about Greeks, other than I like their food. Two cats, Ophelia and Hamlet. There you go. There you go. We got some appreciation of Mr. Billy Shakespeare. Old Bill, I used to call him back in the day. Old Billy S. All right, those are coming along quite nicely. I'd say they're almost done. So again, for those of you just joining us, we are getting ready to partake in the grass-fed ribeyes. No, I altered names to create Penelope. The closest name was actually a nymph from Aw Crap. The farmer who wrote the huge list of gods. Aw Crap, I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank too. I know nothing about the Greeks other than you sure can cook up a mean lamb. And gyro always hits the spot. And conjugating Greek verbs. That was actually a very good course I took in university last time I passed through. It was a good refresher in grammar all around. And Greek has a very precise way of structuring their word usage and sentences so that it Hesiod. Good old Hess. A turtle named Medusa. Yeah, I can tell you next to nothing about the Greek pantheon of gods, other than what I know from Disney movies, which is not much because I don't watch a lot of movies. And from watching one of my favorite cartoons back in the day, Hercules. Who remembers Hercules? All Alright, we're gonna give this a little inspection. So this is what he looks like Neow. Let's see what he looks like inside. Oh yeah, that's ready. That is so ready. So we're gonna set this little guy off to the side here. Where's a good place for him? Let's do this. Shift my coals over to one side. This guy can just sit off to the side there. Let this guy have a little rest. Let's see here. So that's what we're dealing with here. Very nice. Grass-fed goodness there. Max, you wouldn't like this. Yeah, that's terrible. That's caca. No good. It's actually, I lied, it's pretty good. It's actually good. Had a cat named Dante. Well, we've got a bunch of literary fanatics. Greek literature. Dante, Spanish? Who wrote that? Dante's Inferno. Some English lit fans in the crowd. Thucydides and Plato's Republic are my favorite Greek literature. I got a copy of Plato's Republic. I started reading it some years ago. For whatever reason, I kind of just dropped it. So I've got it with me. So definitely read Theogony, Herodias, the histories, fascinating stuff. Fascination is good, but if it's not on YouTube, I'm probably not going to be exposed to it. So. Plutarch is a favorite. Oh, we got the Roman Empire is in the house. I had a copy of what's his name? There was a Jewish historian that wrote during the times of the Roman Empire around when Jesus was walking around. What was that dude's name again? I had his whole history of the ancient world. I think I get quiet. Hey. Settle. Josephus. There you go. Old Joe, Roman historian. I think he was actually Roman. But he wrote. I forget if he. Hey! Shush. These dogs are smelling ribeyes. Attracting some interest here. Well, I know that cat's going to be interested in ribeye too. So, all right. So Max is taking a front row seat for the ribeye extravaganza. So let's start doing some cutting here. Some of this is tough and gristly, so that's going to be Max's portion. Let's divvy this up a little bit here. Get Max's take on this. Make sure it's not too hot for him too. He'll just gobble it in one gulp. This is Maxie's bits here. So yeah, the first couple of bites were very, very tender. Much different texture from a couple of weeks ago when I first sampled the grass-fed ribeye. So the dry aging, I give it a big thumbs up. All right, buddy. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. You want some of that? Any good? That's enough? You don't want any more? Here, try this piece. Oh, you just about took my whole thumb off, boy. All right. Sit. You ready? 1, 2, 3. You're a chicken. Oh, that was a bad throw. All right. So this is what's left for old Papa here. You can go take a seat over there now. We're done. We're done with you for this portion of the live stream. Yeah, that's very nice. Osgood's watching Pakistani cooking videos instead of 1A to be less triggered. Well, that's sounds like a wise life choice. A little bit of gristly bits to share with old buddy Max. As that other one is just waiting off in the wings there. Yes, very nice. Just perfectly cooked. All right, so we covered the Roman Empire, the Greek classical era. I guess a bit of Renaissance Europe writing. Pre and post. What else you got? What else are we talking about tonight? We've got Wasamatayu's insane campaign to become a saint. Look at this tweaker. His eyes just glaze over. Yeah, let's see if we can find some more for you here, Max. Like, you don't have to pretend you like it if you don't like it, Max. So let's see if 1, 2, there we go. Good catch, boy. You don't have to pretend to like this ribeye, just to placate me. I mean, if you don't want any more, I'll eat the rest myself. It's meat colored, yes. Yeah, he doesn't taste it. Yucky. Isn't that yucky? That's bad for dogs. Well, that's Max's appetizer. So I guess the big question at this point of the live stream is, do I follow this up with a coffee or a hot chocolate? Dr. Pepper is off the menu. He's got pretty good reflexes for an old man. Primary BAs in philosophy, Red Republic, piping hot caffeine. What I could do is coffee and hot chocolate in 1 cup. Is that the Leering Center you're talking about in Minnesota? The Somali childcare scams? That's a pretty funny story. I don't care one way or another, other than people are waking up that they're getting scammed 10 ways from Tuesday. Let's all go to the Leering Center. Let's take our kids and drop them off at the Minneapolis Children's Leering Center. Thank you, Nick Shirley, for going viral this week. Doing some actual journalism. Oh, that's feathering his young cap there. All right, 1 down, 1 to go. Well, there's the fat part. This fat is where the grain-fed taste would come from, but let's just have a little slice-a-roo here. Let's see what we can taste. Max will be getting the bulk of that. Yeah, I can definitely taste the difference in the fat portion from a conventionally raised steer to whatever this is. Fine young animal. I think these, I was talking to the owners of the place who own the animals, and so you ready, boy? See if we can do a catch on camera. There we go. Well done, my boy. Well done. So I asked him what the breed is, and so it's kind of a cross between a Jersey, a brown Swiss, which are both dairy cows. I think there's some Dexter in there, which is a kind of a goofy little small breed. They're tiny cows. Oh, we're not catching all the action very well, but we got the top of Max's head there. No, I don't hunt cows. But yeah, people are noticing the scam, referring to what's the matter used comment. They're acting like none of this has been going on for decades and decades. People are starting to get a little fed up. No, this is the meat that was given to me as payment for helping debone a couple of weeks ago, whatever that was. So I got a few ribeyes and a couple of pounds of ground beef. So a good quantity of meaty goodness in exchange for a morning's worth of deboning, meat cutting. Okay, here we go. Good catch. So we're just devouring the last of that ribeye. I think I've got one more packaged one from Mom's Pantry Products back in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Shout out to Mom's Pantry Products. I wonder if they ship to BC, because I do not think I'm going to find $15 a pound ribeye anywhere anytime soon out here. Oh, here's a little bit for you, Maxie, if you're interested, that is. Here, try this out. So how's that sainthood going? Did we do the anointing ceremony yet, or where are we at with that? Are you going to change your avatar to Saint Wassa? Did I miss the boat? I'm still staunchly thumbs down. I think there's a little chance of swaying my vote or turning my vote as far as that insane idea of anointing what's the matter you as a saint. I mean, come on. People, what are you thinking? What do you think, Max? Should I give the rest of the cat? I'll save some for the cat. Actually, we'll save this as a snack. Let the cat have a little taste later on. See if he can stop being a whiny little bitch. So let's take this party indoors. We'll brew up some hot caffeinated chocolatey beverage. Go on. Cat's already complaining. That didn't take long. Hide this up there from prying eyes. Come on in. Come on. Okay, a cat can go outside. Come on. Go on. Come on. Come on. I got some business to take care of outside, so I'll be back in a minute. Come on, inside. Come on, come on. Inside. Come on. Good boy. So yeah, this was the most important thing. I had to go retrieve this. I didn't want any Sasquatches coming in the middle of the night snatching it off the picnic table. So where are we at here? I'm no longer allowed to vote. I'm okay with that. I will continue to comment, but I'm not going to vote for my oppressors. Did you catch my meaning? So, for those of you who think you're going to vote your way out of this thing, go ahead and vote for what's the matter you. See if I care. You think What's the Matter You is gonna fix this mess that we're all in? I think that's a pretty dangerous game you're playing there. All right. Okay, shut that off. I gotta sort something out with my furnace too. The pilot light keeps going out. So I think there's I gotta reseal the gasket on the heat exchanger. There's evidence of a leak. Not a propane leak, but air is getting in when it shouldn't. So I have to light that pilot light again. I have to do a water run. I have to do a Dr. Pepper run. Do a parts run. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Busy, busy, busy. Or I could be out of propane too. It's entirely possible. We'll see. See if I got any fire. Oh, I still got fire here. Still got fire. Cat, maybe you should come over here. Gonna burn your friggin' tail. Bring your fluffy little tail off. Alright, so this was the Tweekstreem coffee grounds from earlier. I haven't had any coffee since noon. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm able to function here. Let's get this beverage built. How's that boat coming along there? What's the matter, you? Even though I'm not allowed to vote, just remember I'm the one that counts the votes. So take that for what it's worth. You can vote to your heart's content, but it's all on who gets to count the votes. And it's too late, you can't call it, because you already set up the rules. And my rule is that I count the votes. So we get a couple scoops of this highly processed, delicious hot chocolate powder. Mind your own business over there, buddy. Spoon. There's the lid for my chocolatey beverage. Are you sitting on it, Cat? Hey, let's see. I need my coffee. We'll do 3/4 of a scoop. The Kicking Horse coffee. Throw that in a mug. Mix it all up nice. And then tweak out like we never tweaked before. Are you with me? See what's going on the internet here. Yeah, Dominion Systems will be counting the votes in your voting booths. Make crack great again. Somebody's shooting outside. Sounds like it's coming from a ways off. I'm hearing some pew-pews. I declare my own rights. I don't need first, second, third amendments, amendments, or nothing like that. I just create rights wherever I exist. So I better count the votes right, or the boss is gonna find out. The boss of the gatekeeper of YouTube. The YouTube police is gonna find out. Oh no, don't let the YouTube police find out. Talk about removing someone's First Amendment. How's that going to work when you're sheriff, Christopher Ruff? You're just going to block people indefinitely? Like, how's that work? Anybody? You guys get to look at my hot chocolate belly here, my ribeye belly. Water's almost ready. Let's see what this furnace is doing. Let's get this pilot light going. It's good for a few on and off cycles, and then it just kind of shits the bed. My Winnebago owner's manual says it's because there's a gasket that's supposed to fit on this heat exchanger here where this little port where I light the pilot. So I don't know what kind of material that gasket is supposed to be. It's probably some kind of flame-proof asbestos gasket. Who knows if that's still available. I had used a little bit of RTV silicone in there just because it doesn't get up to extremely hot temperatures. It seemed to be working for a bit, but it needs to be airtight. So we'll see what we can come up with as far as a solution for that heat exchanger. So let's see here. So give you an idea of what I'm facing here. So there you can see that blue flame here. This is a little glass window on this cap. This is the heat exchanger system. The propane comes in through that valve. And it's all connected thermostat on the wall right there. And my manual says that if you don't have this cap sealed off properly, then the pilot light will go off. So pretty primitive stuff. Tony the Tiger says those sugar frosted flakes are great. Yeah. Crack was never not great. All right. Take your word for it. You've never lied to me before. Why would you start now? Even though you are trying to curry favor for this insane project of yours. I mean, is this a YouTube sainthood only, or is this universal? Like, do we need DirectD's permission to venerate you? I don't know if does he get a veto? Does he have supreme power over anything we say and do in this stream? Just questions I have. I don't know the answer. I'm assuming DirectD is gonna have to have a say in this. Vote WASA 2026. All right, so you've successfully indoctrinated at least a few of my chat members. So I guess that's to your credit. It's probably inevitably going to happen anyway. Direct diapers is, yes. Somebody should maybe DM him or alert him to the imminent possibility that What's the Matter You is going to be sainted, quite possibly tonight. Because if it's on YouTube, that's DirectD's jurisdiction, I guess. Nobody can say or do anything unless he approves of it. I don't know how you get to be YouTube police. I don't know if there's a recruitment process for that, or is that an elected position? Is that appointed? I'll have to Google the YouTube police force. Or is that strictly like a self-appointed gatekeeping? I don't know how any of that works. I'm kind of new to YouTube. So. Right. There, we got some heat going now. It doesn't take much to heat this small space up. Although when it does get to the cold temperatures we're talking about next week or whatever. Seems to me the long-term forecast for the next couple of weeks was supposed to be pretty mild. So, I don't know, somebody out there believes it's supposed to get cold. I don't know if I'm convinced at this point. They could be consulting the Farmer's Almanac, or maybe DirectD even has power over the weather now. I don't know. YouTube cyber cops, yes. All right, so we got our cup of poison coffee with extra sugar and some kind of chocolate substance. Oh, that's good. So good. No, not for you, Pepper. It's not for you. The only thing that would make this better, some smoke. Let's find some smoke. See if we can find some smoke. Who wants to smoke? He's causing the atmospheric rivers, and yeah, that's what I thought. DirectD is literally a force of nature at this point. He's conquered YouTube. He's on his way to conquering the universe. So it's maybe up to Almighty God to put a stop to DirectD. I don't know. So Jody is all in. I think you've got guaranteed one vote from Jody. Brandon Mitchell, I don't know if he's still conscious. If you're still sober enough to vote, I guess we're waiting on yours. Mr. Osgood, I think 100% thumbs down. I think it's going to be tough to convince Dad. Dad's probably a swing vote there. You can't vote for yourself, so your vote doesn't count. DirectD would end up just impersonating you as a saint anyway. You think sainthood is going to prevent that? He's unstoppable. What's the matter with you? Dad's vote is for sale. All right. Well, it probably won't cost you too much monies if that's the case. So it's looking good for you, what's the matter? Who else we got for a thumbs down? Daily, you're not, if you're still around, you're not falling for this shenanigans, are you? Actually, I shouldn't try to influence. I just count the votes. I don't want to influence anything. And recounts are not part of this undemocratic process. So there is only one vote count, and it is final. So Daly's taking notes. All right. And even if the vote did go your way, again, you got to get past DirectD. So I think you're just taking your chances with that. I got animals all over me here. Look at a big happy family. Dog here, cat here. All I really want and need is my hot chocolate coffee, my smoke, and YouTube. It's all I need in life. Right, Maxie? You the YouTube dog? Uh-huh. What else is going on here? This has just been kind of silliness for the last half hour. Nobody's restreaming or rating or nothing here. Let's see what's going on the internets here. What's going on YouTube? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This stream is the only thing happening on YouTube, unfortunately, so I can't even direct you towards a better content at this point because nothing is happening on YouTube. So there you have it. There's still, I think, a couple of lurkers in this chat here too. So you might have another vote or two if you can get somebody stirred up amongst the viewership here. Just saying. Just saying, if you're buying votes and you've got deep pockets, you might be able to drum up a few more thumbs ups. Thumbs up. Thumbs ups. Vote me. That's all. Yeah, that's a good slogan. Vote me, everybody. That's pretty original. Come on, let's. Okay, so Jody is taking on the role of campaign manager. Good on you. Hope you're paying her well. What's the matter, you? I don't think it's a very highly paid position, but voted for Lane. Yeah. I typically just vote for myself. I'm like, what's the matter? I just vote for myself. I'm the only one qualified enough to represent me. So. Although a vote for Lane is probably a vote wasted. So. I would just vote for yourself, Mr. Osgood. I'm about to be on YouTube on an actual computer for the first time in years. All right. Whatever works. Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, unfortunately, there's this stream is all there is happening on YouTube this evening. So you think on a Friday, right after New Year's, people would have something to talk about. Nobody on YouTube's got anything going on, so that's pretty sorry ass Friday night. So you get ribeyes and oh, Killamilla is coming on. Killamilla, 20 waiting for the Killamilla stream. Too bad I don't have my my leaching software going. So there's a Killamilla. Terry the Twink knows best. Who's Terry the Twink? Oh, this is another anti-rider stream. So now he's not satisfied just going after Ryder. He's got to go after Ryder's compatriots and friends. So, but thankfully, we all still hate Ryder here, even though he is a degenerate and piece of shit, according to the internet. Which, to me, that's kind of swaying me to like him more and more. But yeah, he's a degenerate piece of shit. That's you, Ryder. I heard it on the internet. That's not why we hate you. We don't know why we hate you. But the fact that you're a degenerate piece of shit actually makes us like you. So. But Killamilla is going to let us all know all the nasty reasons, or all the good reasons to hate Ryder. And now Terry the Twink, I guess. No idea who Terry the Twink is. Anybody? Anybody heard of Terry the Twink? I guess you'll have to tune in to Killamilla to find out. What else is going on here? That's it. Just me and Killamilla. Yep, that's it. I just scoured pretty much all of. Oh, point of sale, POS. I thought it meant piece of shit. You've got Lane's yoga pants. Well, damn. We've got a for real celebrity in the house. That is a piece of Americana collectible artifact. Dad wants you to stand on your head, Mr. Osgood. UP sitting down, TMI. Lighten the loafers. I assume you're referring to the previously mentioned Mr. Twink. Terry, his first name. I have no idea who that is. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's maybe see if is Killa live and on YouTube. Let's see what Killa's up to. Oh, Killa is live. Yeah. Killa is live, and he's talking shit on the internet. I have no idea who Killa Milla is. I only know him through Bow's sorry ass streams. He's got quite the crowd here. Quite the crowd indeed. Yeah, 50 people's watching. 50 people watching him trash Terry the Twink. And obviously he's hate-worthy because he's one of Ryder's buddies. Yeah. We don't like Ryder, she. Let's see. We have some volume here. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be a good one. All right, it seems like copyright music. Right now we got the the Killamilla avatar on screen. Some weird AI art. So I don't know if you're familiar with the avatar, but it's the clearly homosexual plumber riding a horse. He's got a pipe wrench in his hand and some kind of hard hat. And he's a flamer. So a flaming plumber on a horse. That's what we're watching. That's what you get on Killamilla's stream.
Continue this shit. So we're gonna go back to.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah. Where is that at? Hold on. Bear with me.
Oh yeah, this is better than my stream. We should watch this. This is gonna be good, guys.
This one up.
This is gonna be so damn good. I can't wait for this takedown. This is gonna be.
Yeah, this is actually about.
It's gonna be a good takedown.
I'll post a link here because this is apparently
guaranteed. What's the matter with you? I'd get in his chat.
To do with fucking
I'd get in his chat and see how many votes you could pick up there.
He claims he had a hit and run accident on,
this is great.
April 1st.
This is gonna be great.
Based on his employment at Amazon and Toyota.
This is gonna be amazing.
Center, the general area,
should get some popcorn going. I don't have any popcorn.
There are no hit and run accidents. There you go. that involved 2 cars where people died.
Yeah, get him, Killamilla.
Not a hit and run.
Oh, there's what's mad at you.
Basically, he's full of shit.
Oh no, that's my
Here's
chat.
the other one here.
Way better on a laptop, he
And,
says.
here's the
Should have
other
done
one
this years
here.
ago, he says.
So, really, are you going to put it up there? Tyrants beware, buddy. You gonna put up that like article, like if a lady really.
So the yoga pants actually come with the obligation to do yoga? Is that the way that works? 10 reasons why I will get 1 million subscriptions before Andy Edwards.
Trust me, bros. More and more. Trust me, bros. What up, bro?
That's a damn good idea.
What up, bud?
Everything is better than my stream. Like I said, there's.
All right, let's continue along with this,
It's between me and Killamilla at this point. So everything is. It's kind of a small pool.
Thank you very much, Finkel.
I know
We
there's.
already knew that was a picture of Terry.
There's like 33 million uploads per day on YouTube, and all we got is me and Killamilla to choose from. And I don't know if Killamilla is anointing any saints at this point in time. Again, we have to wander over to his stream, see what kind of support you could rustle up in his chat. Oh, they're talking about lawsuits. I think this is all about that spell casting stuff. I think they're casting spells out there. Yeah. They're conjuring spells against Ryder. So taking it to the next level. I don't know if Direct D put him up to this, but we got some black magic shit going on. So everybody's just saying their highs in the Tweekstream here. Or, pardon me, the Kill stream.
He'll fucking tell you.
I don't know. Is this a Tweekstream? Does this meet the?
I just fucking laugh. He knows.
Does this meet the threshold of tweaking? Oh yeah, Joe the Ho was scallying around here. Did you get Joe's vote? Just curious. I don't really care one way or the other.
It was a fucking trip growing up. Do whatever I want to.
This is an amazing stream. Killa's stream is amazing. Yeah, you guys gotta wake Joe the Ho up. Find out where his lot is gonna fall. Jody loves the stream and enjoys chatting here. Well, we're glad to have you. Yeah, I kind of like what's going on here too. Yeah. But yeah, what's the matter with you? I would actually absolutely just dip out of this stream and go over to Killamilla, see what kind of support you can raise up there. So we got all kinds of people that can help you out. All kinds of people. Tags in there. Did you get Tags vote? Tags over in Killa's stream. You could go chase him and see if he's if you can count on his support. Let's see. Who else can help you out there? Here, I'll put in a plug for you. Vote for what's the matter you. There's my contribution. Here, I gave you a freebie. I just chatted, vote for what's the matter you in Killamilla stream. Nobody's gonna know what the hell that means. probably blocked anyway. Even though I've never chatted on his stream, I'm probably blocked. People like blocking me for whatever reason. Chili will vote for you, absolutely. Chilito, head on over to the Chili stream. Who else we got there? Yeah, there's a bunch of people that might be amenable to helping you achieve your lust for sainthood. What's the matter you if you're still in this chat here? But again, we got to get through the gatekeeper, so that's going to be the major hurdle. So if I was you, I'd be spending less time on this stream and more time in Kilamilla's stream, because he's kind of, I think he has the ear of DirectD. So. Like DirectD is kind of the Pope of YouTube, really. Carolina, Fort Worth, yeah, maybe on Lane's channel. Yeah, what's the matter? You head over to Lane Meyer's channel and try to drum up some support there. That would be your best plan of action. If I was you, that's what I'd be doing. Carolina, I'm not sub to Carolina, so I don't know what she's been up to. Probably tweaking out a little bit, if I had to guess. That's just based on my experience. Texas gal. Yeah, Texas gal used to show up here every once in a while. I don't necessarily know who that is. I've seen that handle around. Oh, you're just looking at the lights. It's better when I had you up here. So the campaign to bring What's the Matter You into sainthood has derailed because he got distracted. So that doesn't sound like somebody who's actively campaigning for sainthood when you get distracted. You should be like laser beam focus. Just, just coming from a boomer here, giving advice where it's not asked for. Carolina Fort Worth decides she don't like me because I said traffic law is BV. No, that's what you typed. BV. What? Now you're not even. Did you mean BU? Blatantly unconstitutional. And she has a box of rocks, like crack rocks, for her brain. So I decided I don't like her either. Yeah, the campaign just completely derailed. Jody is the only one even keeping you in the running at this point. For all we know, Mr. Osgood is mounting his own push for sainthood. Oh, store type rocks? Stone type rocks. Store type. Yeah, we typically don't go to the store to buy rocks. All right, so it looks like there's just a couple of viewers left here. Everybody else went over to Kilamilla's amazing stream. Let's Let's get you guys a link to that one, because this is a lit stream, man. This is fire.
That makes him sound exactly like Maverick. So, Terry, if you're two different people, why would you change your voice to sound exactly like somebody else? Like, to the T.
Guys, this is fire content, man. This is Killamilla. He's gonna be your key to sainthood. You follow that link I just put in the chat over to his chat and his live stream, and that sainthood is all but guaranteed if you can drum up some support over at Killamilla as he takes down Ryder and his buddy Terry the Twink.
We're doing it.
You'll just have to remember, don't ever give it out. And I think my contract might be up in about 2 or 3 months, so the phone number might change. So if it does, I'll just send everybody a
Yeah,
link.
this is
This is a new one.
this is amazing content.
You mean your Walmart phone?
This is good, man.
You know what? One person
This is good shit.
Yeah, I like that comment, Aaron. That cracked me up. I comment back for you, buddy, or lady, or whatever. I said that your man and female are always supposed to sound the same too, so you definitely got to get.
There you go. What's the matter, use? Get some rain and Killamilla live stream.
I want him to take care of himself.
What's up, Press? What's up, What's?
Okay, so she's not in here. Oh, Claire, I guess.
Someone tricked what's the matter, you? How mean?
Don't be a fucking split sausage, Aaron. Come on, you know that shit was funny.
What's the matter, you got tricked?
Don't be a hot dog without the roll, Aaron. Oh, here, I'll show you. If you guys didn't see it, I'll show you guys my derpy short from earlier.
Oh, is Aaron Queen in the house here? Haven't seen Aaron Queen in a while.
Hi, my buddy.
Aaron, the crippler queen, jumping off the top rope, landing the flying elbows.
The reason, like, a lot of times he's chill.
Biscuits and Groovy is in the stream. Holy shit. Killamilla's got the Larata waiting room happening here.
They'll start kicking in, then he's all fucking dopey.
I haven't seen Biscuits and Gravy in a while.
Where's your ball, Jerks? Go get it there. Come on, bring it back. Get it. Get your ball. Go. He did bring it back too, but if you
Do
if
some
you fill through like the YouTube short thing, it only gives you like 15 seconds. Yeah, he is getting pretty big. Get that ball. I come and get you. Go get you, Jerky. Get the ball.
not gonna say hi to Aaron.
I gotta find him a better cat litter though. Like,
Not saying hi to Aaron.
Good, but for, like,
'Cause,
you gotta keep the litter box.
I don't care enough to.
It's the world's best cat litter, and it's some kind of like fucking rock shit.
But this is a fire stream, man.
But he like kicks it all over the fucking place. That
I don't know why I'm even
sweep it
bothering
up,
to live stream when
clean
you
it
got
all up,
this
and then
kind
goes
of
to the bathroom the
content
next
going
time, and
on.
it's fucking all over the place again.
Am I on top chat?
So
No, I'm on all chats. There.
yeah, but hopefully we'll be able to change the litter box to something a little bit higher soon for him that he can get in and out of. What's the ball, Dirk? Go get it, Dirk. Come on, bring it back. Get it. Get your ball. Go.
Stuff like that. That's the reason why I do not give my number out to anyone unless I know them for a fact.
It's getting good.
So far, my number has been staying secured. Nobody's giving it out.
It is getting
And
good.
yes, Joey Specific actually, or not Joey Specific, Dingle actually did
The
this
good part is coming up
on YouTube,
any second now.
and he told people to call.
Why didn't you call him then,
Yeah.
D-Big?
I can't say it's a smart move.
And TV, let me tell you, buddy. Even if you put your phone number out there, no one will call you because no one gives a fuck. At all.
Nobody gives a fuck if you put your phone. That's sort of like DirectD when nobody called him when he put his number up on the screen. Because nobody cares about him. Is that same? I think so.
But now that we've spoken about
I think
the
so.
how about we turn to some news that has been building up for, I think it's been a little bit over a month now. anybody want to hear about that?
It's funny. There was a whole story not too long ago, Mag, where people are buying like those fucking Timu like glitter robot things. Like the way they like put the glitter out, they had like that whole different style drum, and like for smaller cats like that, they were actually getting killed because they weren't hopping out fast enough.
So when Aaron Queen is isn't watching Bow,
Cats.
he's watching Killamilla.
No,
And I didn't even send him a link or nothing.
no, I had the closest was like a static picture a long time ago. But that's
Still
not
waiting
it.
for the good part to start.
I'll actually remind you guys.
But
of
this
what
is
happened.
fire.
Kind of give you a little hint before I give it out completely.
Okay, I gotta deal with this
Okay, what's the one for STD?
power cord here. I think,
All right, so a little bit over a month ago, I did have Matthew.
Let me
here
just
on
get
the
my
house,
power.
and we were here at the house. We did speak, but we did talk about a very specific mission that had to be taken care of. Well, that mission is what I'm going to be talking about right now. So a lot of people may know that Matthew is involved in a lawsuit right now in Gotham. STD is a little bit late. I've already started, but the mission was very simple. The U.S. Marshals failed to do something, and that something is
okay, my battery is complaining on this phone.
legal documents. Any person known as
You are so right,
the
Aaron.
woman who testified.
You are so right.
I understand that Matthew did in fact not have permission to enter Lafayette County, the county that he was banned from entering. I know the story. You may have heard the actual phone calls.
Whoops,
that
sorry about that.
Candace Beavers gave him permission to enter Lafayette County.
So you're telling us that Matthew didn't have permission to enter a beaver? Uh-oh. Matt didn't have permission to enter a beaver, guys.
You thought Bao died? He may have. I don't know.
Matt, you always gotta get permission to enter a beaver.
Everybody's got to die
Always
sometime.
need permission.
Paperwork was sent to her to the U.S. Marshals, and the U.S. Marshals.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
I can't say one way or the other.
They didn't want to deliver. So
I don't think he died, but
that was my mission. Unfortunately, my mission was a failure.
what's the matter with you is typically right when it comes to these kinds of things.
We do have enough evidence, and we do have it on recording that Candace Beavers actually stated she was afraid of what we were going to get her.
Oh, Joe, why'd that sound so hostile? Joe, guys. Candace.
You heard that too?
Afraid of what we're gonna give that bitch. Yup.
Anybody else
Candace
confirm?
Beaver was about to get it. She was so afraid of
Let's
being
get the rumor mill
afraid.
going here.
Let me tell you, we were gonna give her something good. She was so afraid.
Or is this
So
one of those
very
Paul is
afraid.
dead kind of things? Or
TB, you know that, right? You and another
Is
guy
this
go
a-
after a woman, and she's
is this a
afraid
new
of
conspiracy
something? Very fucking
theory that we're starting?
We just have to know light about this.
So I don't know how much battery power I got.
Now, there may be some other things that are happening.
My iPhone thinks there's
So,
water in the system or
I don't know. We're just sitting and waiting.
liquid
This is
made its way into my charging cord. So if this
What's up, Biscuit?
I know
if this just shuts off suddenly, it's
Matthew is not patient.
because I did something stupid.
Wait. You gotta hear this.
Uh,
So Matt's not patient,
Dookie has bow. Well,
and then you wonder why a lady is afraid that you're gonna give her
my
beef or
theory
something. Huh. Doesn't sound too well, dude.
is
You
that
guys
Bao
are
was
sick.
cloned some time ago. I don't know exactly when,
We're gonna give her something.
allegedly,
When it comes to stuff like this, you're not
and that we've just been watching the clone
but it's not.
for the last
Which is something.
little while.
Come back, guys. Sorry. So, Central Home Project, don't do that, dude, because, yeah, that is her last name. And she probably has her last name written between her legs, too. I don't know. But, generally specific, and people do get patients.
Oh, no battery on the other phone?
Yeah, I will simply say now. No. She will
Hang
not
on.
do it. Which also reminds me of something else that people actually.
How much money you want to put on a TV? TV, you want to bet? Huh? How about it? You want to bet?
Said tonight or earlier today on the live stream, and that would be that Chris and Tiffany were asked to
Do
leave.
this.
Don't want to go over that video because I remember being told,
Plug this
man,
guy
she
in.
needs to walk away and you need to wait for.
We got too many devices to juggle
They
here.
weren't asked to leave by anybody but Ray White, and he doesn't.
Wait. That was a whole contradiction right there. They were asked to leave, but they were asked to leave by Ray White. Again, it might have not been lawful or whatnot, but again, dude, they were
Okay.
and then wise rider sitting there, right, trying to get legal advice from a fucking clerk.
Let's try that. Oh, that rider, we hate him.
What up, King?
Give him hell.
Like, you do realize, TV, right? The clerk's job is to hand people their papers and to tell them, fuck off. They don't have time.
So they're talking about court
nor
now.
are they supposed to be there to explain
It's
exactly
getting good.
what all this documentation's fucking about. You get that, right? Well, I need them to explain to me what all this stuff means. Bull rider, that's not their fucking job. You asked for shit, they gave you the shit, now you fuck off. Easy as that.
Let's see, are we still connected?
Come from one of the office personnel, and none of them
Oh
stayed.
yeah, we're good.
Now, if they want to stay back in the day,
Oh, really?
I wouldn't want to miss a second of this.
So, TV, in your retarded mind, right?
I'm about to create a 4 Levio.
And then the cops came, and the cops told you, you're gonna leave. The cops don't have the right to tell you to leave? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so Bao is allegedly dead.
Anybody
He died.
associated with that kind of government, the
All
government
right.
there, can ask you to fucking leave. Does it mean it's right? No, it doesn't.
Tied up
But
in a
again,
shed.
Why would you, especially knowing you have court the next fucking day, sit there and
We gotta go save him. Well, I mean, depending on whether they've got a hold of the clone or the actual Bao, the Badger's tactic is to run up to its opponent and bite him in the balls. So, if you've got a better strategy than biting your captor in the balls, I don't know if we need to go save him. Someone must have been spreading lies if it's not true, because I heard it multiple places. Oh, 4 levels. You wrote Levio. A 4-level sandwich of cheese, fermented vegetables, pickles, sauerkraut, onions, and a layer. So you're building a massive heartburn sandwich is what you're talking about. Cheese, pickles, sauerkraut, onions. Maybe the cilantro will neutralize all that. Is there any bread on this sandwich, or is it just 2 hunks of pork belly? Food worthy of a saint. A meal fit for a saint. Yes. Sounds delightful. All right. In all seriousness, because this is a serious live stream. I can't even remember what we were talking about. This has all just been ridiculous for the last hour. So, opposite of heartburn, I would have heartburn for anywhere from 10 hours to 17 days if I ate that. Sourdough bread and yellow mustard. Yeller mustard. You gotta like the yeller mustard. But that's the recipe for heartburn for this tweeka. But sandwiches aside, what's Killa doing?
you cannot be charged with a crime.
Did we get to the good part yet? Nope. Still waiting.
STD says there's a lot of virus there, so that's my family members. We have virus, so it is possible some of my one-house relatives.
well, that would explain the fetal alcohol syndrome. Got it. All right, that's a checkmate.
Does live up there. I don't know. The main portion of my family actually comes from this.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long we're gonna have to wait till we get to the good part.
is Ireland and Michigan close? Anybody? Like, you just said you're Irish, and then you said your family came from Michigan.
All right, they're just belaboring the semantics now. Fermented foods prevent heartburn. Well, remember our old buddy Lane Myers, and he was doing that kombucha streams. Well, I figured I'd give kombucha a try. So I went and got me a few of them bottles of that kombucha. Worst heartburn I've ever had in my life. So you won't be catching me eating any 4-level sandwiches of the like you described there. You cry every time you see yellow mustard? Okay. So everybody's sensitive to yellow mustard. The name I'm chatting under is at Brent Shimko. And I posted 2 chats. One was vote for Wasamata, and the other one is all hail Direct D, Lord of YouTube and the known universe, or something like that. Oh no, I said hi to Biscuits and Groovy. That's what I did. I said, hi Biscuits and Groovy. Good to see you. Good to see you, brother. And then he responded, Brother Brent, good to see you. And we hugged. And it was a little on the gay side, but neither of us were trying to be gay, but it ended up turning out a little sneaky gay. So kombucha is nasty, but it ought not give you heartburn. That's just bizarre. Well, call me bizarre then, because my entire body, from the tips of my nasty toenails to the ends of my disgusting greasy hair, had heartburn. So I don't know what it is about the kombucha, but I ain't touching that shit ever again. That was rot to my guts. So, and that was the only thing that I had in my diet that was different. And it took a few bottles. I drank a few of those bottles over the course of a couple of weeks. And then it caught up to me and boom! It was like an atomic bomb went off in this carcass. Milk helps that's when I was guzzling the raw milk too. Raw milk was amazing for my gut. But maybe it was the raw milk congealing with the kombucha or something. It was an awful scene. So I festered a little bit. Yeah, don't watch Old Yeller. Watch Pet Cemetery. Jody knows. What's the matter? You's sister is on a short chain. Try some kimchi. I think I won't. That's just fancy Asian sauerkraut, isn't it? That stinky sauerkraut. Actually, I got a nice pail of sauerkraut here. Yeah, I won't do Tums. Tums actually make the situation worse. Raw as in unpasteurized, raw as in from the cow into the glass, into my mouth. Yeah. That's when I had cow to milk. But yeah, Tums to battle heartburn. It actually causes like the problem to just exacerbate. And it allows more stomach acid to come up into your esophagus. So not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Sour sweet rocks. All right. I think Kilamilla's got still where it's at. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. Oh, Aaron Queen is whining about the mods. Guess the mods are not too kind in Kilamilla's stream. Shame on you, mods. You're making my buddy Aaron feel anxious. We don't want Aaron anxious. That's not good to make him anxious. When Aaron gets anxious, things don't go well. No one on the internet is safe when Aaron Queen gets anxious. There you go. Aaron got him by saying his channel is gay. You tell him, Aaron. This is fire, man. This is good.
The day it's the 18th.
Okay, that would have been me wrong. I think it looks like they spelled it H-O-L-L-Y.
They spelled it H-O-L-Y.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
This is good. I
Oh,
think.
they did. They had my ID. Like,
Is this a court transcript now?
They're not identifying people and spelling names properly.
Oh,
They're getting
is
addresses that are right.
Oh, they got Ryder now.
You can't have that stuff wrong. These cops are going to have to start getting it right. We got to work on that.
I absolutely agree.
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at potentially a fraud case against me where I might be going to jail because the police don't know how to write.
Yeah, you tell him, Ryder.
They got an address that didn't exist. They've got a misspelling of my name. You know, I mean, I could go on and on. And there was no, like, they're not saying what happened in the record.
Ryder
Like, on your ticket, right?
Ryder
It's
is
not right. Yeah. Well, right.
That's a big deal.
It's
is
huge.
taking names and kicking ass.
No, I mean, I can't afford nothing else.
Neither did I.
Did I afford nothing? Like I said.
All right, I think that's fake news. Don't lie, there was no glass involved. Yeah, sometimes you don't have a glass handy. You just squirt straight down the gullet. But let's see. I got some sauerkraut here. I had some. Maybe Max ate it. There is some sauerkraut somewhere in this RV, but no more raw milk. I think I might be able to procure some in this locale, but I haven't gone about sourcing any at this point. That stuff was great. It's like well, I used to make hot chocolate, not with the coffee, of course, but when I used to gather the milk, I would typically let it settle for anywhere from a few hours to overnight, and then skim the cream off the top. Just scoop it off, and it was like thick cream. It was like almost like thick like mayonnaise. It was amazing. It was like you could spread it on bread like butter. And then what was left is the skim milk, but that skim milk was probably had more fat left in it than any whole milk you would buy at the supermarket. So it was probably like 8-10% butter fat in that milk. But I used to make a hot chocolate with the cream. And man, a cup of that, it was like eating cake. It was so thick and rich. Oh my goodness, that was so good. So good. And then that whole cream in the coffee. I'm not much for putting whitener in coffee, but if you had some real cream, oh my goodness, that was so delightful. Almost as delightful as this hot coffee lit. So we had a few cows over the years. The first one was named what the hell was her name? Holly, I think. Holly the Holstein. So she was a Holstein cow. This is one of those big white and black cows. She was white with black spots. Holly the Holstein. So we rehomed her to a different farm in exchange for some meat-like products. And then I got a couple of, well, I got 3 Jersey cows. So 2 of them came from the livestock auction. The first one was named Beulah. And then the second one, I really bought it for my neighbor, so we milked her for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, and then my neighbor back in Grunthal, she took it and named, what did she name that cow? I forget what she named it. Started with a G, I think. Georgia or Josephine. Named her Josephine. And so Beulah ended up dying. When we had her, she calved out a couple of steers for us. So I had taken her to my neighbor's place to be with his bull back in 2024. Or was that 23? I think it was in the... Holy shit, time is not kind to my memory. In the fall of 23, we bred her, and then she had 2 calves in 2024. And then at the end of 2024, we put her back at the neighbor's place to be with the bull, and she ended up dying kind of unexpectedly. We don't know what happened with Beulah exactly. And so that was unfortunate. And then Josephine, we tried breeding Josephine by artificial insemination. I tried breeding Beulah by artificial insemination, but she never seemed to take. But she did give us a couple of steers from that first time she was with the bull. And then I had another cow, another Jersey that another neighbor had sold me. He owns a dairy nearby. And what the hell was her name? Caramel. So Caramel, I was milking right up until last spring sometime, and then my wife took her for whatever reason. And then I think Caramel ended up dying too wherever my wife took her. So, didn't have a great track record with these cows, unfortunately. But then Josephine, we tried breeding her with AI. Caramel, I had bred her right around this time last year, so she should have calved out in the fall, but I think she died like before summertime or something. I don't know. I didn't have any contact with my wife. I didn't really care to look into any of the details other than whatever. It's a long story. Do you have to breed them and then separate the baby in order to get milk? No. No, the way we were raising them, there was like when they start lactating, which begins right after the calves are born, they're producing almost 2 gallons a day. At least the jerseys were that we had. So maybe in a commercial dairy barn, you might be able to get higher milk production based on what you feed them and the conditions. But raising them naturally outdoors with the feed ration they were on, right after calving, you'd get about 2 gallons a day. So that was more than enough to feed a calf and to milk for our own needs. So if I would separate them, it would be just for a short time. Like if the calves were drinking too much milk and I wasn't getting enough, I might separate them for a few hours during the day. But there was more than enough milk for everybody. And then when you wean the calves, then whatever milk is available, you just keep for yourself. So the calves would be on the mother for 6 months or so, and then you'd wean them. But yeah, we weren't in the practice of separating the calves from the mothers. There was no need to. In a commercial dairy, they do. The calf falls on a straw, and that's the last time it sees its mother. And then that mother spends a little bit of time in a recovery pen and then just starts getting milked. And then the calves would get whatever cows are suffering from mastitis, those would get milked into a separate tank on a commercial dairy in the dairy barns I worked at. So the mastitis is not good for human consumption or to be in the food supply, but it's perfectly fine for a calf, because a calf is not going to develop mastitis in any kind of way, because it doesn't have the plumbing to get infected by mastitis. So it affects the teats of the cow and the udders. So a calf doesn't have any udders to speak of, so there's no danger to infect a calf with mastitis. But that would get milked into a separate tank at the end of the shift. We'd milk all the good cows, and then the mastitis cows, the ones that are getting treated and medicated for mastitis, they'd get milked last. And then at the end of the shift, everything would get sterilized for the next shift. And all that mastitis milk would go to the calf barn, and the calves would drink that shitty mastitis milk. But yeah, Josephine is still around. She's just living on pasture at my neighbor's ex's place, because she apparently has some ovarian cysts where we can't really impregnate her. So I think she was with a bull over at her new home, which I don't know where it is, somewhere in Manitoba, but it wasn't in Grunthal. And so she's just enjoying her silver years dining on some pasture. And so her milking days are done. There's a quick synopsis of our milking operation. So yeah, we were in fresh milk for quite a stretch there, from because those cows that I bought at auction and the one that I bought from my neighbor, they were all in milk when they came to our farm, even though they didn't have calves with them. And so I got a good quantity of milk, but then a cow is going to produce milk without calving for a couple of years, and then you need to rebreed them again, so the lactation cycle starts over again. And typically you dry them off, so you stop milking right up until about 2 months prior to the calves being born. So you mark on the calendar from the date they were bred to the date you expect the calves to drop. And then at about, because it's a 9-month gestation for the calves, similar to human. And so at 7 months of pregnancy, you would stop milking, let the cow recover for a bit, put her energy into developing that calf, and then once the calf drops, then the milking process starts again. And then that cow could potentially be good for another couple of years of milk. But they do start slowing down in their milk production. But that has nothing to do with Kilamilla's fire stream here. What's going on in Killamilla land? Nothing. I guess Aaron Queen got blocked. Was he still there? Come on, Aaron. Give him hell, boy. I don't know. I think Aaron might have dipped. Aaron may have left the building. Oh, Don Numa's in there. I saw Biscuits and Groovy. Should we start the Bow is Dead rumor on Killa's stream? Rest in peace, Bow. If you see that meme going around, that's typically spamming by trolls. So maybe the rumor is just some trolling going on, some real high grade trolling. Aaron Queen does get blocked. I would love to have the privilege of blocking him someday, but we don't block on this channel, so. Yeah, I think my pilot light went out again. So that's not good. But I am pretty low on propane too. I should have got some propane today. So let's try to light them up again. Let's see if we can make this thing blaze. Or if we're gonna freeze. Yeah, it does light. I do need to seal this little glass doohickey here. A little bit of a film of silicone left, but I guess it's possible there could be air leaking in from somewhere else too. But you'd think it would need some oxygen. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know how any of this shit works. Because, yeah, we're sitting at a roasty 57 degrees inside the RV here at the moment. I don't usually keep it much warmer than 60. Whatever. Well, we won't freeze. I got Max to keep me warm. Oh, so GE Swag took care of Aaron Queen. So Aaron was making his lame little comments, and GE Swag stepped in and intimidated him. And so Aaron Queen has left the chat. That's the latest play-by-play on the Killamilla stream. Mr. Osgood, I was just about to say, how come nobody's smoking? And what's the matter you? One man's lame is another man's tweaking. Because, like, what other tweakers have we got? Like, I can do all the heavy lifting here. Like, who else can we tweak out to? Nothing. Ooh. We may have found something. Direct D is talking to retards. I wonder if he's talking about me. All right, so everybody, let's go over to Direct D's stream and carry on the campaign for sainthood of the venerable. What's the matter, you? Okay, so we're watching this. I can't show you this because it'll strike any and all users of his content as his intellectual property. But I'm just gonna go ahead and call gay on this stream. So Direct D is live. Yeah, I just deem this gay right off the bat. Yeah, I don't even want to turn on the volume for this. Because you can't go against His Eminence, the Pope of YouTube, the bald one, the tweaker of tweaks, the tweaker of all tweakers, his dark lordness, Christopher Ruff. So it's like playing with fire. Because he'll steal this channel. He'll just take it. Like, he can do that. Ask Ryder. Don't think it won't happen to you. But, yeah. Direct D is live. You're blocked at Direct D's. Well, join the club. I can't ask him because I'm blocked too. Will there be empty promises involved? Of course. Just for the record, we are lit up. Smoking is like warm apple pie. Yeah, that's kind of why I started again. I'm gonna smoke some banana mac. I don't know if you should, but if that's what it takes to get you through the night. I've never been on that channel. Yeah, go mole out in DirectD stream. Let them know Brent and what's the matter you say hi. Because we're blocked. We're blocked as fuck. Just say Happy New Year, Chris, from your buddy Brent. Shane. Brent says Happy New Year, Shane. And if anybody wants to go get blocked over on that stream, here's the link to that sorry ass tweak. I wish we could restream that. That would add a whole new level of tweak to what we're trying to attempt here. What did Double D say when he sat on the garage roof? Is that a dad joke? Yes, it is a dad joke. Yes. Dad joke is coming through with the dad jokes. Well played, my friend. And Jody is ready to wander over to the Tweeka compound there. Tell him what's the matter you, says Happy New Year. That'll really fit. Yeah. Say what's the matter you, and his arch nemesis Brent Shimko wish you a Happy New Year, Christopher, you tweaker. Congratulations on your fine showing in Tweakfest 2025. May 2026 provide all the tweaks we never got to enjoy in 2025. I might take about 3 chats to write all that. That's my message to him. Tweak on, brother. Tweak on as we sneaky mock you. So let's see. DirectD's got 319,000 subs. He's on his way to 1 million. And he's got 119 people watching live. So do the math. 319,000 subs. And 117 watching now. So a couple have dropped out, a couple have dipped. Yeah, I don't get the YouTube numbers. I don't get the mathematics behind the YouTube algorithm. So either somebody's buying subs, or there's some shenanigans going on that I'm not privy to. But this kind of doesn't add up. Like I know I've got a high school diploma and all, but I would think with that subscriber base, you can get more than 113 watching. Let's see if come on, Jody, bring that up to 114. Head on over. You know you want to. You know you must. It's your duty. Just think of what's the matter you. Think of your Your obligation to what's the matter you. Subscriber mode only there? Oh, when did that start? So, okay, you'd have to sub. Yeah, and there's no way I'm subbing either. Okay, so maybe I'm not blocked. It's just you need to be sub to the Tweeka. Tweekscribers only. All right, all right. I see your game. I see you, Tweeka. I see you. I see you. But in all honesty, Tweeka D's chat is gay as fuck. I mean, let's see when he lights up his bong here. Because he smokes weed just to control his anger. That's the only reason he does it. So. Allegedly. According to Direct Delusion himself. I'm not making this up. This is from the Tweeka's own mouth. He just smokes to control his anger. I don't know if he claimed that he invented weed, but with his kind of power that he wields, I wouldn't be surprised if he was capable of being that industrious for getting high. So, Ant-Man asked the forbidden question. Are you doing cop watching? So that's going to trigger him. So yeah, he's got the bong ready. He's going to unload on Ant-Man. Poor Ant-Man. You're about to get taken down, man. You don't be fucking questions like that in that chat. That's verboten. You don't ask His Eminence whether he's a cop watcher. That'd be like asking Milla if his IQ is even in the double digits. Which it quite possibly is not, allegedly. So yeah, Killamilla's glorious stream is sucking right out. There's a few people trying to stir up some shit there. Yeah. Teresa Miller giving GE Swag a little bit of little friction. YouTube drama is strong in that one. Yes, this internet drama is quite dramatic. Yeah, that's it. So you got Direct D, Killamilla, or me. That's it. That's all the internet has to offer. Yeah, mentioning the name Wasamata in his stream, that in his chat, that might not go over well. I don't know. Wasamata might just be sending you off on a fool's mission. Don't want to see you crash out here, Jody. So just tread lightly. Daly is still off in the corner taking notes. I think she's seen enough to cast her vote. I mean that remark you made about that crazy sandwich you're going to build, that would be enough to disqualify you. Yeah, in most sane people's estimation. So what's going on here? Osgood, what's... Should we all just subscribe to DirectD and just storm his chat? All four of us? Let's go take over that chat. Yeah, let's take him down. Yeah, there it is. Subscriber only mode. No, that's something new. I haven't... that wasn't there on the last time I saw his stream. If I remember correctly. Untrackable is in the stream. Block me, bitches. There you go. Yeah. So there's literally nothing on the internet happening tonight, unfortunately. So it's a pretty gay Friday night, except for this stream, of course. This is the only non-gay content available at the moment. It's no loss if you get kicked out, but he might steal your channel. Just saying. And Banana Mac is causing Wasamata to tweak out, so that's good. I'm happy for you. If you're happy, I'm happy. That's all that's mattered throughout my YouTube career. As long as Wasamata is happy and high as fuck, then I know I'm doing my service for mankind. I have no content. Oh no, don't kid yourself. He'll buy your channel, buy 100,000 subs, create some AI slop, and before you know it, at Jody Shillow's channel is going to be DirectD's platform to barf whatever tweak of vomit he's got to share with the universe. So it's a pretty touchy environment over there. So you don't want to cross His Eminence, the Pope of Bald Tweekas. So Christopher, he's gonna hit that bong and then hit you hard. Even though the bong is supposed to alleviate his anger issues. Which is why he's on subscriber only mode in his chat. So see, he's holding the bong and he's yelling at somebody already. He's just gone fierce. He's like a rabbit. Who's he yelling at now? See, I can't even share the volume with you because he'll steal my channel. So. Yeah, let's just go watch Pakistani cooking shows. I wonder if he's the one who screwed with Gloria. Gloria got hacked. I have no idea who Gloria is. So you're gonna have to fill me in on the YouTube drama there. Okay, so what's the matter? You is about to build that ungodly sandwich that he threatened to make. We are praying for you, brother. I don't know who Gloria is, so. So Gloria's YouTube got hacked, or like, fill me in on this. How help me understand how YouTube works. Because who's saying this morning someone canceled their phone and then, or sold their phone, and then some Pakistani guy got it and started YouTubing on someone's phone or something. That's not exactly a hack, but I don't know who Gloria is, and I don't know the details of the hacking of that channel, but Gloria ad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay, I remember Gloria. Or I remember that channel. And Gloria is not the person you see. That's I think his the name of his scout. So I remember that Gloria ad channel. Yes. So that one got hacked. Again, how does that work? How do you hack? Well, I guess anything is hackable, but can't imagine. Can't imagine little old me getting hacked. Like, what's there to hack here? Nothing. There's not much that's hack worthy with what I'm doing here. Someone used AI. Ooh, dirty. That sounds like something Dirty D would do. So now he's challenging pussies to come on panel, but he won't allow anybody to chat unless you're subbed. So if you want to get on panel with Direct Donkey, then by all means subscribe. Hit the link. Oh, maybe if you hit the StreamYard link, you might just go to his waiting room. So there you go. Jody, get on panel with Direct T and make your pitch for What's the Matter You based on his sandwich making skills and his willingness to buy votes for sainthood. So I think that's good content if you were so inclined. But yeah, the chat is railing that nobody wants to talk to His Eminence, the Dark Lord, Direct Douchey. So I guess it's just going to take another bong hit while he waits for somebody to talk to him. Do I still have a internet connection here? Are we still live? I don't even know what's going on. I sort of have a data signal here. All these streams are buffering. I might have too much going on this laptop here. Let's see. What's
Out of the algorithmic suppression
Oh.
for that bullshit.
no? That's not what I want. Let's mute the Dark Lord and go back to.
Algorithmic suppression for that bullshit.
Let's mute Shimko's stream here.
But guys, I am past my hour on here, and I definitely want to make sure I get outside.
I think so, Dom.
Finish my dinner before I went by, which Linda does know. And
Mute
yes,
that,
the food looks
Tweeka.
really good. And Wingspan, please do me a favor. Yeah, my kitchen. Stop stealing my chili.
Yeah, and Wingspan.
All right, so they're in full blown tweak mode now on Killamilla's stream.
Stop stalking. You know, children that ain't your.
Oh, they're talking some shit now. I can't have that on my channel. Talking about stalking little people. Yeah, that's tweaky stuff, man. Tweakaroonie. So, Tweakfest 2026 is off to an extremely slow start. Maybe Crackhead Kenny will help kick things off in the new year here. I don't know. I mean, even Sticker Chick is not doing anything tonight. Maybe. Well, I think it's it's got to be 11 o'clock, but she does a lot of late night streams. Yeah, this Tweakfest 2026. I mean, so far I think I'm I'm the only one that's making a good push towards any kind of tweakable content here. What's the matter? You didn't get hacked, but he got impersonated. Yeah, on at least 2 platforms. So that's some dirty YouTube shenanigans. Yeah, someone needs a belly rub. Yes. All true. D's got the flying monkey troop in formations. But there you have it. There's a shitty ass Friday night stream for you guys. What else are we gonna do? We've laughed at these monkeys. I think milked every last bit of enjoyment we can. Yeah, watching D just hit the bong, cough, fart, and rage at his audience it just doesn't have the same he's capable of much more sophisticated tweaks than that. So yeah, it's basically just farting on camera, hitting the bong on camera, belching on camera, and raging at his audience on camera, and then telling us how much we need to hate Ryder, and then threatening anybody that doesn't offer to give his taint a little lick there. That's the level of direct delusions crash out. So we're still waiting on the supreme crash out. Maybe 2026 will be our year. The crash out has been just slow and steady. So we haven't approached the cliff edge yet, where the crash out just gains momentum, and kind of as the crash out goes this way, our viewing pleasure exponentially rises. So it's like an inverse relationship, crash out enjoyment for us. So we're still waiting on that. It's kind of been just a slow increase, but it's like the crash out is kind of just, it's just doing this thing. So it's super gay. What else are they? They're talking about everybody here. Yeah. Todd. Can't you leave Butters alone? I mean, Todd's got his own problems. Look at that hair. Can you just leave poor Todd alone? Thanks for the shitty time. Well, anytime, man. That's what I'm here for. And Mr. Osgood summed it up about as clearly and concisely, better than I ever could. I think he thinks that he thinks, but he can't. So, on that note, I think this Tweekstream is done. We'll let that ribeye digest a little bit. Oh yeah, just a note. I'm feeling all these aches and pains, like doing that mechanic work. You use, like I'm out of shape when it comes to that kind of work, because you're twisting and contorting. So just I got to do a little bitch stream here. But yeah, you're stretching over and stretching under, and I find my neck muscles, like if you're underneath the vehicle and you're craning your neck, it really makes you use muscles you didn't realize you had. And so right now my girdle muscles are just poof, they're on fire. My rib oh yeah, my vajayjay, I need to go change my tampon. But yeah, you use these muscles that you haven't used in a while, and your body tells you pretty quickly. So I'll be waking up with all kinds of different strains and sprains and muscles I didn't even realize I had. So yeah, it's wild. You got to be in good shape to do mechanic work, and I am not in good shape for that kind of work. Kind of shape I'm in for is like brewing coffee, lighting cigarettes, taking no, this has nothing to do with getting older. This is working on cars or automotive mechanic work. It's like you're twisted in there and you're balancing, using leg muscles that you never use, like for walking or sitting, or like you just start using muscles you never use in everyday life. And yeah, my poor vajayjay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. It's sore, man. Yeah, I'm almost ready for the care home. Lifting people at work, yeah, like, I mean, that's dragging bodies around. I don't know whether they're alive or dead or what. It's kind of none of my business, but yeah, Jody's got some muscle workout. Butt wipes, yeah. Oh no, helping wipe butts. Yeah. Yeah, for all I know, tomorrow I'm gonna need somebody to help wipe my butt. I might not be able to do the reach around there. Oh, down to our, oh yeah, BC in there. So we'll spark this one up. We'll maybe drink 3 more coffees and then call this a night. I lifted, one man went dead weight. Yeah. Hauling carcasses around the nursing home doesn't sound like fun. So let's get some water boiling again. So I got some tweaker coffee to make. I got to get me some of that tweaker coffee. According to Direct Dime Bags family recipe passed down from generation to generation. Actually, you know what would make some good tweaker coffee? So if I melted some snow, that would be the ultimate tweaker coffee. That would be a good brew. Some melted snow. Oh, there's a dog sitting back here. What the hell? Oh, I'm sorry, Max. Did I wake you up? This dog, he's just hogging the bed now. You need some kind of crane system in the nursing home there, Jody. Chaining? You ain't seen chaining. You want to see chaining? I'll show you chaining. Sorry, my laptop is down here. I guess I should situate this a little better so I'm not, you're just not looking at the side of my head. But, yeah, salt bath. Actually, I don't know if I have access to a bathtub or there's a hot tub in the maintenance shop here. Should see if we can get that operational again. I think it's junk. I was supposed to help move that thing in a couple of days. Someone plopped a big, massive whirlpool hot tub right in the middle of the shop floor. What could be a perfectly good maintenance space for working on vehicles and stuff. He's got this broken, good for nothing hot tub in there. And downhill wheelchair racing. That sounds like fun. There's some pretty massive hills around here. If I can get my hands on a wheelchair, might have some content. So send super chats. It's fun to buy Brent a wheelchair campaign. Yeah, Kilamilla's stream is getting worse by the minute. Once AQ dipped out, it just took all the wind out of their sails. I guess DirectD is, you might even be watching Killamilla. I don't know what they're watching. But they're making fun of somebody. When really the one they should be making fun of is the bald kid hitting the bong every few minutes in an attempt to control his anger issues. Yeah, I think there's the Todd Direct D beef might have spilled over into the Killamilla stream. So what else? There's got to be something on YouTube. Come on, YouTube. We're relying on you. Somebody's got to have something. Anybody? I mean, I'd even watch a What's the Matter You stream over this garbage. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, we're not going to watch that. That's junk. What the hell? Come on, YouTube. Don't let us down. Well, I guess we could watch some lame ass stream about Charlie Kirk or something. People still talking about that shit show. Yeah, there's nothing. YouTube is dead. Just me and Andy Edwards are help keeping YouTube afloat at this point. The rest is garbage. Just a dumpster fire. It's a big, full, flaming diaper full of shit on fire. That's all YouTube is. That's all YouTube is capable of providing on a Friday night in early January. 2026. Where you're going to get your kicks in 2026. Let's see. DirectD now has 104 people watching. Jody, you got to get over there. You got to help pump those numbers. 316,000 subs and 100 people watching. 319,000 subs. I would think if I had 319,000 subs and I did a live stream, I could probably get 150 people watching. Just saying. Is that's not an unreasonable expectation, is it? Come on, I know you Greek literature and English literature enthusiasts, but some elementary math would tell us that if I had 319,000 subs, I should be able to drum up a few people that could fog a mirror in a live stream. Oh, maybe Jody's over there. There's 105 watching now. So, did she make the leap? Did she make the quantum leap? Let's see. Am I the only one who is unaware that butter saturated bread gets like the temperature of bloody lava in a toaster oven? Yes, you are the only one. Lady went cuckoo with an electric wheelchair and purposefully ran So the road rage has leapt over into the wheelchair riding crowd now. All right, so now I gotta watch out for the wheelchairs. Why everybody has to be a stream for you? Maybe I will stream here in a minute for just a couple of minutes. Gotta finish eating. Pakistani cooking shows. Are they tweaking hard on the Pakistani cooking shows, or is it just Pakistani cooking? What's the matter? You is looking forward to a fantastic 2026, a fecal-filled 2026. All right, I'm heading outside. Check the weather, says Mr. Oh yeah, let's go check out the aurora borealis. I guess Dad went to bed without voting, so I guess you missed out. You should have been campaigning hard. I think you could have got Dad's vote, but he's gone. He gone. I don't see Dad. Let's see. Is he still here? Who's still here? Who's still here? Oh no, Dad's still around. He's lurking. Maybe he fell asleep with the. Oh, let's see. Dad, are you awake? PDX. We all still here. Amazing. Yeah, I'm as amazed as you are. So. Vote goes to the highest bidder. There we go. Well, I got no dog in this race, or no dog in this fight. Everyone hung in to assure my ascendancy. What's the matter, you? 2026. So 2026 has just begun. So you've got a lot of time to secure your sainthood. Osgood was never on your side, so I don't know why you'd call him a traitor. You never had a chance. You had a snowball's chance in hell of getting his vote. And now I think you just sealed your fate. Jody is still delusionally hanging on to the hope that Wasamata is going to be sainted. So, okay, so Jody's tweaking hard. Wasa is the chosen one. Oh, no. The indoctrination. Apparently, I guess if you repeat a message enough times, people just accept it as the truth. So it seems like Mr. Osgood has succumbed. Wasa is the chosen one. Yeah, I guess there's a little bit of truth to that statement. Osgood was a double agent on my side the entire time. I don't know about that, man. I think you just got a kind of a Hail Mary there, and something the chips fell where they would, and somehow and Dad is, well, he's just vicariously living through I guess whatever happens in this chat. So let's see here. Again, you got to get this past his unholiness. The Bishop of Bong. the pontificating, suffocating, imminent blocking one, direct D anyway. So you can vote however you like. Again, I'm counting the votes, and according to the early vote count, it's not looking good. Let's just put it that way. So I have the official vote with all the ballots, which is being guarded by Max. And it kind of I wouldn't call it a sure thing. What's the matter with you? Let's just put it that way. So yeah, the Duluth campaign is still going strong. Wet and gross outside, but not raining at the moment. Maybe a live wabbit hunt live stream. Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Completely overcast where I'm at. Oh, you gotta get some coffee over here. That's not gonna sustain any amount of tweaking. Half a cup of coffee. Max, why weren't you paying attention? Why didn't you bark or say something? Oh, the cat's just wolfing down the food today. All right, let's see.